Uh-oh, this is a problem. Oh, Rabbit has a problem.
Yeah, because everything is a mess. His teddy bears on the floor, his block, his socks, his shirt.
It's a big mess, you're right. Well, out of the window, someone says, "Hello? Here's someone in there has a problem." Well, here I am, Porcupine, your problem solving porcupine. Wait, I have a problem solving porcupine? You sure do. So what's your problem, Rabbit? Well, my room is so messy, I can't even go hippity hoppity. See? Can't go hippity hoppity. I can solve that problem. First, I'll get all your shirts and fold them very carefully. That sounds good. Then I'll feed them to the goldfish. Wait, feed them to the goldfish? Problem solved. But my shirts go here. The shirts go in the drawer. Next, I'll get all your blocks and I'll stack them very high. Then I'll flush them down the toilet. No, we don't flush things down the toilet. Can't flush blocks down the toilet, Porcupine Pete. Oh, you're right. What was I thinking? I really don't know. I'll flush this truck down instead. No! Problem solved. Porcupine Pete. But my toys go here. This has a toy chest. And I'm just getting started. I'll put this teddy bear under the rug. My teddy goes here in the bed. These stinky socks in the bed. My socks are not stinky. This picture in the tub. The picture goes here on the wall. I like the picture. It's some nice carrots. This trash can on my head. Okay, I give up. Now I'll take this newspaper. Newspaper? Wait. Look. There are problems on Mars. Oh, the scientists need a problem solver on Mars. They need you. Oh, I think he wants Porcupine Pete to leave him alone. But if I go to Mars, who will solve your problem, Rabbit? Well, it's not really a problem anymore, is it? Uh, in a way, Porcupine Pete did help Rabbit clean up. In a way. He can go hippity hoppy in his room now. Okay then, Rabbit. I'm off to Mars. Great. See you, Pete. Problem solved. Oh, and let's see what Porcupine Pete does on Mars. I'll throw these thingamajigs in the trash can. Doesn't the rover need wheels? Oh no, it's taking the wheels off the Mars rover. That's another very silly book. There's a rhinoceros there. Oh, and the knight is saying, there's a wall in the middle of the book. And it's a good thing. The wall protects this side of the book. From the other side of the book. Do you see anything by the knight's feet or by the duck's feet, I guess? What is that?
There's one block down.
There's water coming in. Yeah, looks like it might be flooding over there.
It will become flooded and then they're gonna go to the water.
You think it's going to go into the water? Let's see what happens. Also, I see a gorilla on top of a tiger, on top of a rhino, and a little tiny mouse. And pay attention to this next page because the rhino sees the mouse now and jumps away. Looks like the rhino got scared. And oh, there's more water coming in, but the knight says, this side of the book is safe. I don't know that it's safe with all that water.
Yeah.
The other side is not. There's even more water. But the most dangerous thing on the other side of the book is the ogre. Oh, is that the ogre?
Yeah.
I see something
There's
swimming
an
in the water
alligator
too.
in the
An
water.
alligator? Yeah.
Alligator.
Yeah. I don't think the knight is safe on that side of the book.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It is an alligator. And it snapped. The duck flew away. If the ogre caught me, he'd eat me up. The ogre's looking at the mouse.
Yeah.
There the mouse goes. The ogre didn't seem to bother the mouse. That's why I'm glad there's a wall in the middle of this book and that I'm on this side of it. Oh, I don't think the knight has looked behind him. Oh, wait a second. What's going on?
He's healing it.
You're right. The ogre hears that the knight is in trouble. That's a very good observation. Yeah, the ogre has his ear to the wall, and it looks like he hears that there's trouble over there.
There's
What do you
fish.
think the ogre might do?
The fish is under the water.
There are fish in the water, yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna just be scared when he comes.
They're going to be scared. Let's see. This is not supposed to happen on this side of the wall. Oh, what's the ogre doing?
He's going to climb up on the other side.
Yeah, what do you think he'll do to the knight?
He's gonna kill them. He's gonna kill.
You think he might hurt the knight? Let's see. He's got the knight by the toe, by the foot. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, he saved the knight. Oh no. I'm on the other side of the book. And you're the ogre who's going to eat me up. The ogre looks very confused.
Yeah.
I'm actually a nice ogre, and this side of the book is fantastic. He thinks it's funny. He would not eat the knights. There's lots of big fish on the other side of the book eating each other, though. Come on, I'll show you around. Maybe the knight was wrong about this side of the book. Hey, ogre, wait for me.
Yeah.
They're all playing. And the mouse is chasing them too. I like this page here. It's interesting. I was reading this book. I've read this book many times, and last night I was reading it to practice, and I noticed how all these pages make me feel kind of claustrophobic. They make me feel like I'm in a closet. It's very small. And then when he makes friends, it's all opened up. I really like that. Makes me happy. Looks like fun too. It all began when Floyd's kite became stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. Floyd's red kite is stuck in the tree. The trouble really began when Floyd threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose. And that got stuck too. So he threw up his other shoe to knock down his favorite one, and, unbelievably, That got stuck as well. Huh. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. The cat? Will the cat get the shoes and kite down?
Yeah.
Let's get stuck in trees all the time. But this was getting ridiculous. Now
Yeah.
Mitch, the cat, and his two shoes and the kite are in the tree. Ah, Floyd fetched a ladder. He was going to sort this out once and for all. What might Floyd do with the ladder?
Climb, I'm up a bit. It's
That's a
it
good
and
idea.
grab.
Climb up and get the kite. Yeah,
He's going to climb up, and get the whole thing while he got some.
yeah, that's a good idea. And up he threw it. He threw the ladder in the tree. I'm sure you can guess what happened. Oh, the ladder is stuck in the tree. I think you had better ideas about how he could have used the ladder. I also
Yeah.
like that the tree looks like cotton candy. The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor and would definitely need to be put back before anyone noticed. And in order to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint on it. And wouldn't you know it, the bucket of paint got stuck. Oh my goodness. Then Floyd tried a duck to knock down the bucket of paint, a chair to knock down the duck, his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair, the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, Floyd's front door to knock down the kitchen sink. Oh my goodness, all these things he's throwing up there. The family car to knock down their front door. Floyd must be very strong. The milkman to knock down the family car. An orangutan to knock down the milkman, who surely had somewhere else to be. Maybe the orangutan had somewhere else to be too.
He can climb up on the tree.
He could climb up there, yeah. A small boat to knock down the orangutan, a big boat to knock down the small boat, a rhinoceros to knock down the big boat, a long distance truck to knock down the rhinoceros, the house across the street to knock down the long distance truck. Floyd, someone's in the house. A lighthouse to knock down the house no longer across the street. A curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. The whale says, "Hi, what are you doing?" And they all got stuck. Oh my goodness. A fire engine was passing by and heard all the commotion. The firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. Can we help at all?
Yeah.
How could they help?
They can just use something that is big and big.
Yeah, they could use that ladder on their truck, just like Floyd could have used the ladder earlier, right? But
Yeah.
up they went. First the engine, followed by the firemen, one by one. Oh my goodness, what a silly story. And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats.
Yeah,
Firemen would definitely be noticed missing. Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Then he had an idea. He went to find a saw. Hmm, how could the saw help him get everyone down?
She can just go in the tree trunk.
He could cut the tree trunk, right?
Yeah, but he can cut it.
He could. He lined it up as best he could and hurled it up in the tree. Oh my goodness. And that was it. There was no room left in the tree, and the kite came unstuck. Nothing else fell down, just his kite. Floyd was delighted. He had forgotten all about his kite and put it to use immediately, enjoying the rest of his day very much.
And
That
he
night,
still
Floyd
get
fell asleep. That
he
night,
still,
Floyd fell. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
he still get his shoes.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't get his shoes. Yeah, everything else is still up there, just the kite.
Yeah.
And he didn't even think about it. That night, Floyd fell asleep exhausted. Though before he did, he could have sworn there was something he was forgetting. Or lots of things he was forgetting. And one of the firefighters says, "Hang on a minute, lads, I've got a great idea." Somehow they're going to get them all unstuck. That is a very silly story. And I think you all had much better ideas of how he could have got his kite